Hello, this is my audience today. I have learned many valuable lessons in my life, but one which stuck out to me the most would be the time I tried out for the high school volleyball team. It was a humid August day leading into my sophomore year. I headed into the gym and got ready for what would make or break all the work I had put in over the long summer. Two-a-day workouts and practices, volleyball camps and clinics, and endless practice in my backyard had all come to an end. This would be the day that I would know, the day I had been waiting for. I pulled up my knee pads, tied my shoes, and tryouts began. Before I knew it, the 2 hours were over, and it was time to wait. There I was, surrounded by all my players who may or may not be my future teammates. Suddenly, my name was called. I followed the assistant coach back to the office to meet the head coach. I was shaking and nervous. I sat down, and my coach began to speak. She went on and on about how impressed she was by my work ethic and my effort. She even told me my attitude and my determination was an inspiration to her older players. Then the words came out of her mouth. But I can't keep you. So there it was. I was cut. All that work for nothing. The next several things she said were a bit of a blur, and it ended with her asking me to be the team manager and me telling her I would think about it. I remember walking out that day feeling purely defeated. I felt like a failure. After a couple of days wallowing in these feelings, I started to think about how hard I had worked and how far I had come as a player. I had walked into the first open gym feeling scared and timid, barely able to get my serve over the net. By tryouts, I was getting every serve over and was much more confident and had greatly improved as a player. I decided to take all the work I had done and continue playing every chance I could get. I joined a recreational league and then later tried out for a club team and made it. I was even moved up to a higher club team a couple weeks after joining. Although I did not make the high school team like I had hoped, I still became a better volleyball player and found a way to play the sport that I loved. The lesson I learned from this is that even though you may not always get the outcome you hoped for, hard work never goes unnoticed.